A woman says she just can't focus anymore. She starts, starting everything, finishing nothing, but she's also somehow busier than ever, busier than ever. So, what's really going on?
That is ADHD, best description.
She's more on edge than she used to be, snappy, overstimulated, and then immediately feels bad about it.
Perimenopause. Like, your brain is short circuiting and your body is betraying you. Like, there are so many times I have literally said that. Like, who am I right now? Like, where did that come from? Like, that is so not me. You're burnt out, you're exhausted, and so it's easier to put these things off for later. She's like trying to cope by staying in a level of denial.
Before we end the Iconic Midlife episode, we like to play a game if you are up for it.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So this game is called Let's Be Honest for a Second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw out a few scenarios to you. So they might feel a little normal on the surface, but I want you to tell me what is exactly going on. Here we go. A woman says she just can't focus anymore. She starts, starting everything, finishing nothing, but she's also somehow busier than busier than ever. So what's really going on?
ADHD.
Straight away, like you can tell right off the bat.
Straight away, like ADHD. Everything that you said, that is the first thing that would pop into my head. Like overwhelmed, like just that is ADHD, best description like that you could come up with a midlife like woman.
Okay, in a nutshell, nailed it. Okay. Number 2, she's successful, disciplined, shows up for everyone, and then every night is like, don't talk to me. I need my wine. What is really going on?
That would be me minus the wine.
Totally. Like a no talk zone after work.
Yeah. Like, it's like you're overly stimulated. Like you've given everything that you have to give to work, to others, to the household or the kids. And at the end of the day, you are overwhelmed and you're just overly stimulated and tapped out. You are on empty.
Yes, overstimulation is a real thing. Like
Absolutely.
100%, especially if you've got like kids running around, they're like grabbing you, touching you, like the husband, the partner, it's the whole thing.
Yeah. Like, you don't want anyone touching you, talking to you, like, you're just done. You're tapped out, just want quiet and alone time.
Yes. Oh my God. I value my quiet and alone time so much more now.
Yes,
Right?
absolutely. I love it.
Yes, a non-negotiable. She's more on edge than she used to be, snappy, overstimulated, and then immediately feels bad about it. What is really going on?
Perimenopause. Like,
Totally. To the T.
menopause, like, you are just like your brain is short circuiting and your body is betraying you. Like that is like where and a lot it's like that rage, that irritability, it comes out of nowhere and you're like, "Oh my God, where did that come from? Like, who am I right now?" Like there are so many times I have literally said that. Like, who am I right now? Like, where did that come from? Like that is so not me. And then you feel guilty because there's this part of like, "Yeah, sorry." Like, I don't know what just happened there, but you, like, poked the bear just by saying good morning. I don't know. Like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think like the husbands and the partners need their own support group because it's tricky for them. I feel like they also step into it sometimes and then they're like, "Oh my God, what did I get myself into?"
Yeah. And then if they make the comment of like, "What's going on with you? You're acting crazy." I'm like, you're gonna be on the next episode of Dateline if you say that again."
Totally,
I would reel that back in, like
totally. You know, it's funny, I've caught my husband walking backwards out of a room if he thinks that I'm not in the best place. He will, like, tiptoe silently back out of the room because he's like, "I'm not even getting into that."
mine has too, and they think I'm like, "Yes, you should do that right now."
Yes, yes, that would be the most prudent decision for you.
That's for you and for me right now.
Totally, totally. Um, the next one is she's exhausted all day, but the second she finally sits down to relax, her brain's like, "Now we spiral." What is really going on?
Anxiety. Like, you've been so distracted all day by everything on the to-do list or whatever, so anxiety has, like, kind of been on pause. You've been so busy, there's all, like, the daily distractions, and then at the end of the night when things calm and kind of quiet, then anxiety hits play, and it's like that part of there's not all the distractions, and so then the brain's like, "Ooh, now's the time. Let's go through all the what ifs and what do we need to do and think about this and think about this." So, that's anxiety.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, because it does seem to rear its head more at night, I find, or when you're about to go to sleep.
Oh, yeah, about to go to sleep is like then it's really goes where it's like, "Okay, let's go through everything and think about this and think about this and kind of do this and what about this?" And or the 3 AM when you wake up and then the brain turns on, you're like, "No, now it's not the time. We don't need to think about all this." But yeah, that's anxiety.
Oh my, so what should somebody do if they're experiencing a moment like that? Let's say at 3 AM. Is there a way to, like, kinda talk yourself in your head, like, off that cliff?
Absolutely, and keep, like, a pad of paper and a pencil next to your bed. There's the part of being able to say, like, if there's a few thoughts that just kinda keep going, "You know what? I'm gonna write them down." Because I can't solve them right now, I'll tackle this in the morning. And it's almost like same where if you're going to the grocery store and you don't make a list, but it's in your head, you're gonna keep repeating it over and over, like, "Oh, I'm supposed to get apples, oranges, bananas, da 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 da," or you write it down, you don't think about it again because it's on paper. You don't need to go back over it in your head. So one of those things is like whatever's popping in at 3 AM, you write it down and then calm yourself. Now is not the time to think about this. There's nothing I can do to solve it. It's 3 AM. I need to be able to calm and go back to sleep. I've got it over here and I'll handle it in the morning.
You're almost, like, compartmentalizing it, right? Like, kind of putting it over there. Mhm. That's a great technique. Okay. She's incredibly competent at work, and then in her personal life, it's just chaos. What is going on?
That could be a little bit of perimenopause, ADHD, and anxiety.
Oh, the threefer.
The reaper. And it's the part of, like, being a woman, It's that kind of part of at work, you are in your routine, you're organized, you've got everything, and then over here, you're burnt out, you're exhausted, and so it's easier to put these things off for later because this work piece you can't. Like, that is you have to do that, and this over here, you're just kind of so overwhelmed, you're like, "I'll handle it later."
Ah, okay. Gosh, that's like when you really win the lottery, huh? When you get all 3.
Exactly.
Okay. She says she's unwinding at night, but if she's honest, she's also avoiding a few things she probably doesn't wanna look at. What's really going on?
She's, like, trying to cope by staying in a level of denial.
Mm. Is that like avoidant sort of?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like you're avoiding what's there, you're denying kind of what's there because the reality of looking at it, it can feel like it's too much or you can feel helpless or just stuck. And so it's like, I am just going to avoid this. I'm going to deny it. I'm going to kind of pretend that it's not there because I'm not ready to actually deal with that or have to figure out coping skills and working through it.
Okay. Okay. Here she is. Here she is. She is doing all the right things, working out, eating well, showing up, and still feels kind of flat. What's really going on?
Bit of depression. Like, the peace, and that's kind of part of that whole, like, midlife, perimenopause nonsense of, like, doing everything that you're supposed to do and everything that they tell you to do, eat right, exercise, self-care, blah, 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 but there's this piece where it's just kind of blah, like a sadness, like just this low level kind of sadness, that's depression.
So, how do you treat something like that in midlife? Is it with medication or with therapy? I'm sure. But what are there any other solutions for women?
Supplements, medication, having someone to talk to, therapy is the best because a lot of times it's really looking at how much of this is like you're emotionally tapped out, you're kind of burnt out, or there's other issues that you have avoided for so long that you can no longer avoid because they're there and it's causing this just like low level, pure sadness where things just don't feel exactly right. And it's usually a couple things that you kind of need to change and you need to face and you need to work through. And so therapy is the best option for that.
Huge fan of therapy. I mean, it really does change your outlook. It changes. It's just for me, it's done a lot of positives. So it is a great thing. So if you feel like you need to, everybody who's out there listening, find a good therapist, find a good psychologist, like find somebody to talk to because it can really be so cathartic. And I don't think any of us are 100% fine. Like there's something going on with everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. There's something going on with everyone. And especially if you are a woman and you're in midlife, like, and you're saying nothing's going wrong, well, you're fully in denial. There's no way that things are perfect, like that's just the piece. There's something going on with everyone, and being able to have the one person, your psychologist, therapist that you can go into, be brutally honest with, where there's not gonna be any judgment, no bias, and it's the one person you can tell everything to that is gonna really help you walk through all those, like, roadblocks or hurdles that are kind of there that you actually need to deal with and that can give you the coping skills and tools to fight the depression, anxiety, ADHD, to kind of get you where you're not emotionally tapped out and you're kind of ready to live your iconic self.
Mhm. That's the key. That is the key. So, Mandy, it has been so amazing chatting with you. I want to let our listeners know where they can find you. So, if you could tell them, that would be great.
You can find me on Instagram at Dr. Mandy Diamond. You can also find me through my private practice, which is the Nebel Diamond Group, and reach out, and I'm here for you.
Your DMs are open, right?
DMs are open.